Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kienan Lafferty, and welcome back to the KNKL Show Episode 96, where we learn to be better artists. We're going to be jumping back into our Zyra picture, where we left off. We are lining our sexy lady, and then we are going to move into some colors. I'm going to show you some techniques that I like to use with my Prismacolors, and we're going to take this to Comic-Con and have a good time. So, let's go ahead and jump right back into where we left off. We are going to go ahead and just draw in the stomach area here. And let's go ahead and take care of the back arm. That's very good. Very good. I added a little bit more thickness to her back because I noticed she was looking a tad bit shriveled. And that's not good. We don't like that. We don't want none of that. Let's go ahead and finish up the legs. I'm curious as to how these legs are going to turn out, because I want them to look nice. I want them to look nice and sexy, right? So let's see what Zyra can do for us. That looks pretty nice. Good job, Zyra. Okay. Good, good, good. But I hope you're all enjoying yourselves out there in Chatland. Glad you guys decided to join me live today. And we're doing two-part daily. Two-part KNKL show. Extra long. This might be 2 hours long. Whatever. That's what you guys get. Because I'm going to Comic-Con. And I'm not going to see you Thursday. So, yes. We'll probably be doing a Thoughtful Thursday tomorrow, since we haven't done one in a little bit. And there are some things, so many things I wish to share with you. Alright. Let's go ahead and draw the armors, the crotch armor, right? That is Zyra's, the all-important crotch armor. Let's draw this leg right on down like that. Love it! Let's draw that little line in there for the muscle. Just representing the muscle. Very simplistic. Again. I like to keep it simple here. And let's draw in the rest of this leg armor. Now let's just finish this leg off. Good. Good. It looks nice. It looks really nice. I like it a lot. Everything looks like it checks out. Alright, so the last thing we need to do is this arm and this little viney thing that's coming off of her hand over here. So let's go ahead and get that taken care of. We should make sure to draw our spikes on this thing. I'm just going to wing it. Committing and winging it. Oh, I forgot that this thing is supposed to go in front of her. Dang it. It's okay. I can fix it. I can fix it with the line weeding. No one will even notice. Ha! So diabolical. We're like, oh, would you like this Zyra card with perfect lines and no mistakes at all? That's what I'll tell him. And I'll cover up that little whoopsie-daisy. No one will know the better. No one will be the wiser. think was what I was trying to say. Alright, anyway. Cool. Yes, I do clap for myself. Let's draw this hair down. Let's just finish it off. This hair's going to come down, right down like this. And it is going to meet us right there for some coffee. Maybe draw a little bit more there. Ha! Ha ha! Draw the end of that hair. Cool. Have this hair separate here because it looks nice like that. And yeah, I think we're in pretty good shape here. We're in really good shape. Let's draw the back end of the hair right there. Cool. All right, that looks good to me. It's a little confusing, but why not? Whatever. Whatever. Looks like she almost has a tail or something. Anyway. Let's move on to this hand, shall we? Pretty simple. Pretty straightforward. Alright, there we go. There's the hand. There's the fingers. Oh, let's not forget the thumb. Do not forget the thumb. And let's draw this vine out. People keep asking about the amazing tool I'm using to ink this, and it is nothing other than a ballpoint pen. None other than the ballpoint pen. Use the ballpoint pen to get it started, and then I'll go in with this thing, the Precise V5, and I'll finish it off with some Prismacolor marker. Speaking of that, we're just about to finish this up, and we're going to move into color, peoples. Move into color. Let's move in together. I'm so clever. So clever. Alright, I'm going back in here and I'm erasing some of these pencils because I don't want to see this crap, especially in the skin areas. Anywhere there's skin, please get rid of the pencils. Nobody wants to see that. And that looks good. Looks good. Oh! I almost forgot. I wanted to add this little thing in there. It felt like her face was a little bit bare looking. Not that it looked like a bear. It was empty. It was lacking something. So I'll put that there to kind of take place of her ear. And that looks a lot better. Good, 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 good. I just want to like put a little thing right there. Yes! I totally just winged it, and it worked! Alright, erase these little lines here, especially in the face, like I said. Get that crap out of my face. And let's figure out what we're going to do with the color, because as you have seen with these other cards, I'm actually only using one color, right? And I'm creating a simplistic style that's very easy to replicate and draw for hours and hours and hours, say when you're sitting in a booth at Comic-Con. So this is actually a really detailed one. I probably should have simplified it or zoomed in a little bit more. But regardless, it's all good. because it turned out nice and we followed the plan, right? That's what's important here, following the plan. Alright, so up next for the plan, we have to decide what colors we want to use. And I'm thinking, well, I know that I want to use green, but I'm trying to think of all the places that we're going to have green. We're going to have it here on her ears. We're going to have it here on the vines, as well as actually down her hands. So we're going to have it here, here, all along her body. It's going to look nice. There. Yeah, actually, I think this is gonna work out pretty well. Actually, it's gonna work out really well. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? So the first thing I'm actually gonna do is I am going to start with the legs. Okay, and I'm not gonna color the vines. Actually, I'm not gonna color the vines because those are pink, and it's gonna look weird if I color those green. So I'm gonna start with the legs. Okay. Basically, the way I like to do this, guys, is I kind of just put the color in like this at first, and then I'll move in with the lighter color and I'll begin blending. The magic of blending. Let's do it, shall we? Okay, so I'll go in here with the lighter color. I'll start blending them edges. Like so. You'll begin to get a nice looking pattern going on here, or a nice colorful feeling going on here. And all you got to do to blend them, right, for those of you who use Prismacolors, is you just kind of push down. I don't know, I think there's like some sort of liquid or something that allows them to blend a little bit better, contained within. So use that to your advantage. You'll get cool looking colors like so. Alright, let's move on to the other leg. Same thing. Just gonna go ahead and toss this in like that. I'll probably keep it a little bit lighter since it is the back leg. And again, I find that blending works better if you do it quickly, right? You lay down the color really quick, like the dark color quickly, and then you lay in the blend color right on top of it. Don't lay the color down and wait, half an hour and then come back. So it seems like it doesn't work as well when you do that. This is looking good already. I actually really like this. Whew! Sexy. Sexy Zyra. Okay, so let's hit the edge of this. And let's get the crotch armor. Very important. And let's go ahead and hit the edge of this too. Alright, let's color it in. Blending the lines, baby, blending the lines. Good. Blending. Blending. I think it's actually really fun to blend with Prismacolor markers. My buddy Colin got me these for my birthday last year. And I haven't used them till now. And I was like, man, I've been missing out. I think that's another thing why I've really been enjoying working with physical media again, is because it's just different. And I actually have really nice materials, aka the Prismacolor markers. I put them to good use. And my friend's birthday gift was not in vain. Wasn't one of those, oh, thanks, I totally needed a new cake mixer to make cakes. I totally wanted this. Thanks, man. Thanks, man, you rock. You gotta act like you like it. But really, it's a lie. It's a lie. Okay. Let's go ahead and just color all that in. That can be dark because that's behind everything. Let's put in a little bit of color up here too. You guys are getting all this? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Good. Good. And we have precision tip for those hard-to-reach areas. Good. Okay. What's up next, Zyra? What's up next? Your ears? Your ears and your earring. That's the ticket. Oh! Almost forgot about these little things over here. Okay, the ears. Ears are next. Okay, that's good. Now let's get the earring. Sweet. Fill it in. Fill it in. Minor bleeding happening. No big deal. NBD. NBD, mate. Cool. And I'm actually just going to color this entire top one up here green. This is the gradient. Because the gradient looks nice. Okay. And let's get that there as well as that there. Lovely. What's up, baby? All right. Now let's do the hands, and I think that will conclude. That will be about everything on Zyra that we need to color. Yes, I do believe so. I do believe so. So let's take care of this hand. And the vine. Cool. I do want a little bit of darkness here so I can make sure we can see the edge of that hand as well as there. Looks good. Blend it. And then we're going to move into line weighting, guys, and that's what we're going to, that's when we're going to really start bringing out and clarifying the picture, right? Because as you add color, shapes begin to kind of merge together, specifically like the hand and the hip area. I want to make sure that that is clearly what's happening. I want to make sure that the hand is clearly in front of the hip. And all that jazz, yeah. Kind of blend that right up into there. Looks great. Great to meet ya. All right. Let's do the back arm here. Let's color this very, very quickly so we can get it as light as possible. There you go. Very good. And let's continue up to the hand. Just take care of this business. Oh, okay, good. The green vine actually does transition to pink. I thought the whole vine was pink. I was going to be a little bit scared. I was like, oh, shoot. I messed up. I messed it up. But I think we're okay. All that jazz. Yeah! Probably we'll just have a little bit of green on the underside there just to help show the transition that's happening here. That looks good. Alrighty, peepholes. Let's move into line weighting. Let's weight these lines and let's finish her up. What are you guys saying over here? Oh, Amber is joining us. Hello, Amber. Yes, we're drawing Zyra today. Today is a special double stream because I'm going to Comic-Con and I'm not going to see people. That, and I just wanted to have people see the entire process from start to finish for one of these cards. So, yes. Just going to continue with that. So basically what I'm doing here, guys, is I'm going through and just enhancing the silhouette by just taking this black Prismacolor marker and just hitting the edges of the shapes that I want to bring out. And notice how I'm not really hitting the hair back here. Once you start getting into this many layers of stuff, you got the hand, then you got the hip, you got the vine, and the hair. I usually try to just put the line on, I draw the line probably about 2 layers, right? So I will line this hand right here. Right, I'll give this a nice thick outline. And the goal is here to be that when you squint your eyes, right, when you squint your eyes and look at this, you'll still see the shapes popping out at you, right? As opposed to right now, you kind of squint your eyes and some of the shapes are kind of blending together. So I want to make sure that we are still being clear of what's happening in our picture. So join me. Join us. There we go. I like line weighting. Weighting the lines is actually very, very fun. It's kind of the last finishing touches that you put on. And it feels good. It feels really good. Good. You can tell I'm very concentrated while I'm doing this. Watch my face. Watch this face. Watch it. But yeah, I really like the feeling of just like committing to something, right? It feels really good. And just being able to freely flip the canvas whenever I want. Draw upside down. I notice whenever I'm doing line art, it actually kind of helps to flip it upside down because then you're focusing really heavily on shapes. You're following the shapes as opposed to focusing on what it is you're drawing. Does that make sense? Not too bad. But try it for yourself. See if you notice that. When you draw things upside down or line art them upside down, you're more focused on preserving the actual line that's there as opposed to, oh, this is a hand, I should make it look like a hand. You know, if it's already there, you don't need to worry about it. Just do the lines. Just follow the lines that have been laid down before you. This drawing is very detailed now that I look at it. This one has a lot more detail than all the other ones. But that is okay because it's Zyra, and Zyra's hot. She deserves it. Okay, so one thing I do want to be very careful of here is the face, the side of the face. I'm actually going to go back in and line that with a separate pen. Because I want to be super careful there. Lining the side of the face is like, it's super important, right? Super important that you get it dead on. If you mess it up, then the whole character changes. So we're going to be taking our time with that one. And I will show you how I do that in just a moment because we are about done. We are about done with the outer silhouette. And that's half the battle. Alright, how's that looking? Oh! Did I mess that up? No, I didn't. Okay. So that's looking pretty good. Now you can squint your eyes and you can see a little bit more of the shapes are kind of popping out at you, right? It's looking a little bit more clear with what's happening, what's going on here. And we're going to go back in and we're going to clarify that even more. Now let's start with the side of the face over here, right? Let's start with this. Now I'm taking this precise V5 pen and I'm using this just because I can be a lot more precise with it. Imagine that. And I can hit the edge of this face and not mess it up, right? Don't want to mess it up now. I'm just going to go through here and kind of slightly weight a couple of these lines, right? Like the edge of the ears. Now I'm thinking about in terms of just overlap. That's all I'm concerned with now is overlap. What's overlapping what, and how can I make those shapes more clear at first glance? As well as going in here and seeing how, see how these things kind of come to a rounded edge? I like to go back in and I like to point those. Right? So again, just makes it look like it's much more high quality as opposed to like kind of like a bleeding, nasty marker. Looks a lot better when those things come to points. So I just go back in there and adjust that, as well as any little mistakes that I've made. You're bound to make them. Do not fear the mistakes, but rather expect them and know how to deal with them. That's my tidbit for the day. That looks good. Looks good. 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 Very good. I think I want to just go ahead and shade that in. Yeah, there's a lot of layering and a lot of like complexity happening in this pose. And now that we're finishing it up, I'm starting to feel like maybe it was a tad over the top in terms of clarity. I like the way it looks, but clarity is key. It's all important about that. You can show somebody like the most technically experienced and amazing painting that anyone's ever seen, right? But if it's not clear, then it takes like half an hour to figure out what's happening, then you might be in some trouble. Technical expertise. Yeah, the most realistically rendered painting. That's what I was trying. That's what I was trying to say. Alright, and this is basically the finishing touches, guys. I just go through here and I just clean stuff up, clean up edges, make sure it's all looking good, and it's ready to get sold off. So during this time, while I'm doing the final touches on Zyra, I would invite you to please cast your questions over the castle walls, and I'll answer a few of them before we head off here. All right. Alright, ooh, that looks nice. Very nice. Good. Cool. I'm liking it a lot. I like it very much, yes. Very much. And one last thing I am going to do is I'm going to really thicken this. Really thicken this line, because this vine is supposed to be very close to us. So let's make it extra thick. There you go! And with that, I think I might just come back in here. I think I might just go in with the ballpoint pen and make these little parts of her head just a little bit more thick. Very small amounts of line weighting happening here. Very subtle. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there. Looking good. People are asking, they want cards from Utah Con. Any that don't get sold, any leftovers, I will be selling or giving away or something. I don't know, figure it out. But yeah, they will not just be sitting around. I will make use of them. I will make use of them. Don't you worry about that. Yes, auction them off. Why not? I'll put them up on eBay. That sounds like a good idea. Alright guys, I'm feeling pretty good about this. I'm feeling pretty good about this Zyra. I think we're going to call it good. We're going to call it very good. Alrighty, so with that, we're going to go ahead and end today's show. Once again, thank you for joining me live on Twitch TV. For those of you on YouTube, please thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you don't. I need to upload or freaking load epic outro music. I always forget it. And I need to get better at speaking live with the setup. The desk cam. It throws me off. The desk cam totally throws me off. It was really, really strange. But I'll get it. I'll get it. Just you wait. Alrighty, people. So have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow. We're going to be doing like a Thoughtful Wednesday since I'm going to be gone to Salt Lake Comic Con on Thursday. So you guys sit tight and yeah, be ready for that. Be ready to meditate along with me. And until then, you guys take care. See ya.